Hello everyone, I am William and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today we'll be taking a look at this Witches of Brackenreach event. This is the new Halloween event for this year, and from the looks of it they've taken a page out of the Christmas events that they've been doing for the past couple of years. Basically, in addition to making some special Halloween deliveries from World of Trucks, we also have to venture to the land of Brackenreach for 3 deliveries. And there we will also find a witch house for a bonus objective. So I don't see a delivery directly to Brackenreach from where I am here in Patras, Greece. So let us head over to, just take a short trip over to Bari in Italy, and hopefully we can find a delivery to Brackenreach there. And we are on our way. The depot is right here. That's convenient. There's our trailer right there. Let's just go and line up for it and connect it. And we are on our way. Sorry, I pulled out before I saw you there. I don't know if I can make this turn because you decided to stop in the middle of the road. Oh yeah, I can make that turn. That's why that front mirror is helpful. This is an impressive bridge. Look at that. Is this cable stayed or is this suspension? I think this is cable stayed. Yeah, because suspension you have just the big cables that are coming down the side, and then you have smaller cables suspended from the big cables, whereas cable stayed, you have the medium-sized cables coming directly down from the tower. Got a big deserty area here. You know, normally when you think of Greece, it's, you know, the grapes and the moist and the whatnot, but not so much this arid area. I think this area could be mistaken for Texas. Look at that dam. It's a big dam. Hello. Oh, don't merge into me. I mean, you merged into me, but that's a you problem now. Look at that. That's a pretty valley. And into the tunnel so we can't see it anymore. Looks like there is document checks up ahead. And that looks like the ferry we want to get on right there. Hello, sir. I'm here. I'm trying to get to Italy. Thank you very much. Onto the boat. I might be going a bit fast for this. We want to go from Aigou Umanista to Bari. And we have arrived in Italy. Oh, look at that. We arrived just in time to catch the sunset at 9 p.m. But shh. Oh! There was a wall there. You know, something I've noticed as a big difference between driving in Europe versus driving in America is in America, the traffic lights are at the far side of the intersection, so if you're first in line, you can easily see the lights. In Europe, you kind of have to crane your neck around because you can't really see what's up there. Just got one more roundabout to go, and then we'll be at the depot. Here we are, and just simply back into the spot. And parked. I found this delivery of Halloween treats to Brackenreach, so let us take it. Of course, the delivery spawned on the far side of town, so we have to drive all the way back to the marina. There's our cargo. Now that we have the cargo, we have to set a waypoint to the portal to Brackenreach. I think that will be the closest portal. So let's be on our way to Castle Brackenhelm. SAS outlined the lore of this event in their blog post. I didn't bother to read it very closely, but I want to say the lore behind this is there are witches in Brackenreach. There are the 3 witches of Brackenreach, and we are bringing them Halloween festivities to appease them in some way, which, you know, I'm very much in favor of. Don't want to be on the wrong side of a witch. I'm hoping this is a take a ticket toll road so I can... Yes, I just have to take the ticket. This is just the start of the toll road. I would pay when I leave, but little do they know I am leaving in Brackenreach. And here is the service station, and there is the portal, and we're in. With Winterland, they had this whole world laid out. In Brackenreach, there's the castle. But it looks like it's a bit of a fun journey to get there. Oh, I've gone onto a secret road immediately. Okay, this is going to be less straightforward than I initially thought. I'm not paying attention. It's not going well. Luckily, we do have mapping capabilities. We do have GPS here for some reason. This road has gotten awfully narrow. This is a far tighter corridor than I think is appropriate for a truck, which is probably why it's not a marked route. Yeah, it looks like I spoke a bit too soon calling this linear. I'm just exploring this swamp in the middle of nowhere. The cinematic camera does make this look awesome, though. I'm just trying to go vaguely in the direction of Castle Brackenreach and hoping that's good enough. Oh, this doesn't look foreboding at all. Suddenly the light changed and I'm going into the mouth of a dragon from the looks of it. Oh, this is awesome. Oh no, I've looped back on myself. Oh no, this is a bridge. Oh, okay then. I mean, look at this. I'm driving on the spine of some giant beast of some sort, and we're out. Where we're out to, I have absolutely no idea. Looks like there's a viewpoint here. Let's take a look at the viewpoint, why not? We've arrived at the Pumpkin Village. By Pumpkin Village, you mean cemetery. That makes sense. It is Halloween after all. Pumpkins. I must say, lots of respect for the realistic moon, because you can see the dark side of the moon and the little sliver of where the sun is. Oh, here's the Pumpkin Village. I thought that viewpoint was kind of in the middle of nowhere because we were just on approach to the Pumpkin Village. And here's the main road from the looks of it. Oh, the main road's closed. Well, I'm glad I went the long circuitous way because it looks like I couldn't take the main way. Looks to me like we got a bit of a straight shot here. There's a road off to somewhere. And we have entered the castle. Ooh, there's a horse. Hello, horse. The horse said hi back. This is the greatest of days. Oh, hi. There's a face over there. There's a viewpoint here. Let's take a look at the viewpoint. The mysterious castle. I don't see anything. Ah, now that's a castle. Now that's a dramatic shot. Can't really even see the castle. I guess that's why they call it mysterious. Doing a lot of fancy camera work here. I guess it makes sense because it's the Halloween event, so you want it to feel slightly off. Let us head over and drop off this cargo. Oh, the cargo needs to be backed in. I guess that makes sense. You know, I've noticed something in both the Grease DLC and now this Halloween event. It seems as though they've become more brave with parking spots, and I'm guessing that's because they released Driving Academy, which is all about, you know, parking and maneuvering with a trailer, and so like, all right, you've completed Driving Academy. Now let's see how you handle this. Lined up. Now let's just keep you on the road. And there's the parking spot. I am not lined up for it very well at all, but at least I'm facing vaguely the right direction. And just pull straight in just like that. So on my way in, I did see this viewpoint over here, as well as a road leading in that direction vaguely over here. I'm willing to guess that is the witch's house. And so let's head there before we take a delivery out of here. How awesome is that? So the turn off in that direction should be just up here. There it is. Bit of a twisty, windy road here. Oh, there's a purple thing. Hello, mushrooms. There's a... Is that a will-o'-the-wisp? It's like a floating flame of some kind. Oh, we've arrived. I have unlocked the witch's spooky horn. Oh, I found the witch house. I have found Witch's Hill. What are you doing in my swamp? Oh, there are the witches right there. And there's the castle in the distance. They really nailed the atmosphere with this world. It's insane. Anyway, with the witch's house discovered, let's head back to the castle and pick up a delivery out of here. Right, Mr. Pumpkin Man? Where do you want to send me? Let's take this one. A delivery of Halloween costumes to Olhau in Portugal. We have our trailer. Now let us head out. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Right, so that's the direction we came from. But that's the direction it's directing me to, but it's blocked off. So I guess we'll go back the way we came and get lost in the marsh again. Look at that. That is probably the most awesome picture you could get in Truck Simulator. And since I did come this way, I could just follow my tracks on the way home. But where's the fun in that? I'm guessing there's a lot of fun secrets back here, and I've only scratched the surface of what there is to see. You know, there's a lot of locked roadways too. I'm guessing they're saving those for future iterations of this event. Trucks were not designed to go on this road. Looks like this road leads back to the exit, and it looks like the road that I was being guided on was blocked off the whole time. That's why I missed it. And suddenly we're in Portugal. I think I still have that ticket from Italy for the toll road. I wonder if that's still valid. Ever notice how Spain kind of looks like a muffin? Yeah, we're approaching a toll booth. I guess we can find out if my ticket from Italy is still valid. I owe a toll of €0. Let's go. Anyway, it looks like we are off here. You know, given that the whole gimmick of this event seems to have been that there's a big maze between the entrance and the castle where you drop off the trailer, I wonder if the maze is going to be different between ETS2 and American Truck Simulator. Meanwhile, I've discovered Faro. Look at that sunrise. It looks like we are approaching our destination. I've discovered Ohio. How do you pronounce that little tilde over the A? Because in Spanish, the little tilde over the N makes the ny sound. I'm not entirely sure how that would work with the A. It would be like an I sound? Like an Ohio? Oriao. And here we are at the port. And let us just go park this thing. This game is absolutely gorgeous, and I have not lined this up properly at all. And we are parking. Now there is one more thing I'd like to do. Since we discovered the witches, we got this cabin accessory for the spooky horn. And I'd like to see what that sounds like. So let's find our way to a garage. There's one over there. There it is, the Halloween Boogaboo. Now the moment of truth. It's Toccata in D minor. That is the best thing. I think I'll leave it there. Until next time, this has been Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon.